Hello guys, it is that panda guy. I'm here again with another video, and today we're gonna be talking about, well, just a lot of the action that had been going on in Island Raid. And first off, I do want to start off by just thanking Fernando Alvarez. This dude, he is now a member of the channel, and it was a nice thing to look at, and I didn't actually expect it, but I just thought I'd mention that and shout him out for that because it was pretty cool. So now we're gonna just hop into the video. I just wanted to get past that. I don't know if I said his name wrong, but all right. So first off, we're gonna be talking about Doom, and if you guys don't know the situation that Doom was faced with, they actually were so I don't know if you guys watched the last video, but they had a faced off against Fine, but they didn't have enough members to actually maintain field control and ended up losing field control around this flag. And I will say a lot of, or sorry, tower. I will say a lot of issues that arose here. So in most normal circumstances, if Doom had maybe like bases around to keep this thing full, or actually like, stronger members, because I do want to kind of mention when you like notice these four accounts that are going to be here. One, three of them are one below HQ 25, which isn't to say that they're, weaker or like super weak, but that generally means that these guys probably have, I like to say, less troop tiers, just everything like that, right? Like I feel like these guys are gonna be sending a lot of riders, range, whatever it might be. And the big issue about this is an infantry rally. This is an infantry defense. And the fact that these guys might be sending riders and stuff means that they're gonna be taking worse trades than they would have been if they had full infantry kind of reinforcing this thing. And that's like the big issue. And the thing is, honestly, I feel like Doom definitely could have done a better job, at least having, whales kind of around this area, even like trying to clear it out, whatever it might be. I also want to mention that although infantry is the counter to riders, these guys were taking generally, I will say that they did take better trades or, usually neutral trades against this rally. And I will say the report that you guys are going to see is probably due to the fact that this got swarmed so much, and that made like the trades worse. And I mean, you guys do kind of see how like the numbers on a lot of these people who were swarming, be it earlier in the video or now, and the numbers are really actually like in Doom's favor, and you guys are going to see that in the rally. And of course, they do actually take bad trades against the rally because of the swarms for the most reason, but they did take kind of positive trades in general against all these swarms, and that kind of makes them come out on top, besides the fact that this flag or tower does actually end up burning down, which was a big loss for these guys. But there was obviously a tech difference between Fern and the person who was rally leader, and that was a really big issue for one, these people swarming, and just people who were joining the rally, because obviously you're not going to be taking just decent trades in general, or you're not going to be taking the best of trades against the whale, as well as the fact that they were countering the rally, like, infantry wise. Though, of course, like I said, these guys weren't able to keep the rally, the flag full, because they didn't have field control, they didn't have bases around that tower, or nothing like that, but they did take really good trades on these swarms. So honestly, I think Doom kind of came out top on this tower. Even if they lost it, it was really worth it. And it kind of actually burnt out a lot of Fine's members, if you were to ask me, right? Like, I feel like the fact that they swarmed this tower down, they lost a lot of troops, they got a lot of injuries, they really probably burnt out a lot faster. Just be it these small things. They could do this 10 times, they could do it 20 times and still probably keep fighting. But the fact is, like, a lot of them are just burning out, they're taking bad trades, they're just like having a lot less troops to fight with, as well as just resources and heals that they could be using somewhere else. So I think that this is why they actually probably burnt out, had to back off a lot sooner, as well as the fact that they were losing like kind of field control the more that people fought them, because obviously Doom and Prime or whatever, we were fighting a lot, we were burning out as well, but we were able to just keep hopping on the field, where I think that either they were going to sleep, or like I said, they were burning out and they weren't able to keep maintaining field control. Their allies might have been losing like just the will to fight, just a lot of stuff that could have been factoring in, and just starts to come down to your alliances, and it becomes an issue. And I mean, you guys see here, I actually was taking little picks at like these troops that were just sitting around, and I took pretty good trades, and then I ran away with my tail between my legs. I also want to mention, in this like little swarm that beat down over here, I was thinking about backing out, and then I saw 9 is like my poppy over here, because 9 is actually stronger than me. He has better technology than me. He's actually weaker might wise, but he is a stronger player than me. And seeing him come on the field was a blessing, because I didn't want to run off, and like I kind of wanted to keep fighting here, but I didn't want to get swarmed off the field. And just having like 10 marches over 5 can be huge. And what you'll see me do here constantly is keep refreshing my marches, because of course when my marches are weaker, they're halfway down, or they're in their reds, I'm gonna be taking worse trades than I would be as if they were full, right? And obviously I want to keep refreshing these marches as soon as possible, so I keep trying to get them in and out, in and out, in and out, just super fast. But yeah, and you guys see it here. You guys see me pull my marches back, or trying to. And I will say it's also good because these guys were focusing those marches a lot, and it kind of forced their like marches to start just running after them. You also see me focus a lot of these marches that I like, or these heroes that I generally think are worse, or they melt easier, or they just have less impact on the battlefield, be it Jaden, be it, Martin. Because I will say, I saw this dude leading with Martin and sending out Rigor as a support, and it was really weird to me. But I feel like it's easy to get picks, easy to fill the hospital, easy to get more kills if you're swarming these weaker marches. So it's better to get them off the field, and it's also better not to be focusing these tanks, because I don't know if you guys will notice, but I will rarely do it, but you guys see it right here. Of course, I do end up focusing this tank, but you guys will see me rarely focus a tank down unless one, the player is weaker, or two, it's like one of the only marches on the field, and I feel like, it's just smart to focus all at the tank. But you guys will see me usually avoid focusing Regro or Tom, because, of course, they're really tanky and there's no reason to target them yet, because there's easier targets. There are people who are going to melt faster. Also, I don't know what I was doing. I don't know if I was healing or whatnot, but you guys didn't see me actually fighting with my alts for a bit, and I think I actually started sending them out now, but I didn't have my alts coming out in the field, and it was just me and 9 for like the longest time, as these guys kept filtering in, melting off the field, filtering in with more marches, and it started draining me. And you guys are going to see that soon, because I actually stopped fighting for like kind of a while, because my hospital fills and I'm not able to heal. And I had like a grace. I had a grace that came through, and I was able to clear my hospital and keep fighting eventually. But I actually ended up backing off the field at around 94 million might, because I had my freaking hospital almost full, and I didn't want to go into the reds, obviously. But I will say it was really fun fighting here, and it was really difficult. And I always like a difficult fight, because the more difficult a battle is, I feel like it's just, I don't know, it's more fun, right? Like, you don't want to fight a steamroll. Like, I don't want to fight somebody that I'm gonna crush. It's just not as fun. And there you see it again. I actually go for an easy pick on someone that like kind of separated. I really wish that I was focusing Martin here, but I feel like it's really hard to kind of find who you want to focus in like a really big fray of marches. And this is especially so when I'm controlling a lot of accounts. And it's not just because my computer gets laggy or something. I actually have this thing where I have to go into optimization mode, and it's like these little dots on the map. It's like these little dots of heroes on the map, and I cannot, like, I just click the one I see first. I go to the next account, I click the one I see first, and you'll see that a lot, where I'm actually focusing heroes that a lot of the time I wouldn't primarily focus if I could like choose properly. But of course, it's not much I can really do about it when like you consider my circumstances. And honestly, guys, I really do appreciate you guys coming back for the videos, because it kind of makes my day to make these videos sometimes. Like, it does give me something to kind of look forward to. And I don't know, I just wanted to thank you guys, because I do appreciate you guys watching, and just being really nice in general, because it really does make my day. And sometimes I can be frustrated, so I really do appreciate you guys reaching out, all the kind comments, all the kind just messages you guys send. I just wanted to really thank you guys, because you guys might not know, but it really does just mean the world to me. Also, I don't know if you guys noticed, but I am off the field now. I just have my ults fighting. I just gave up. I just couldn't keep healing. Honestly, I started saving universal speed ups. I'm starting to think that I might start saving universal speed ups on all of my accounts, just for this, just to heal, just to fight. I just want to be a battle hungry warrior. I don't care about, of course, I will still be doing research. I'm going to be trying to hit tier 6, but I do want to fight more. And I mean, unless I start spending on the game, otherwise I won't. I feel like I will be saving a good portion of my speed ups towards just specifically being able to fight. And, just because I want, one, I just think it's fun to fight. Two, I think, the more I fight, the more content I can get you guys. So that will be pretty interesting. And I do hope you guys enjoy this, because, I'm just doing what I can to get as much footage as I can for you guys and not make it too bloated, because I do speed up a lot of this footage. I try to make it, 2, 3, 4 times faster. By the way, I apologize for my dog, guys. I don't know if you guys heard that, but he was barking. Also, the thing is, I've mentioned this a lot of times, but one really big issue I have, especially like even if I'm fighting near my base, is constantly getting new marches out in the field. And I thought at this point that I was going to give up field control. And literally, right when I gave up, right when I was deciding that I'm going to go back and heal, Fern throws his freaking march out. And I felt so bad because I felt like I left him to the wolves, Like this dude does have tier 6, and I think he's actually trading positive between all these marches swarming him. But dude, like I couldn't help. I couldn't help at all because I was burnt out. And the thing is, I have to like give myself a minute to heal. But yeah, whatever. We're gonna get into this last little footage, and I'll kind of explain why we were hitting this. So I messaged Fern, and I'm not gonna lie, I don't know why he sent Charlie and Liam out. This dude has so many hero choices. This dude sent Charlie and Liam. Like, come on, man. Come on, bro. But basically we saw who the garrison captain on this thing was, and I actually was using this thing, and I'll kind of explain it to you guys. So when you scout something, you can't see who's actually garrison captain, and we wanted to make sure that the garrison captain was weaker. I did, and I saw it was like this 30 mil guy or 40 mil guy, and I knew we'd take good trades if we beat on it, even if we didn't like actually win. And what I did was I sent one troop to attack it, and this is just so the name would pop up and we could see who's the garrison leader of this. And I don't know if you guys want to take after that, but it's actually a pretty smart or pretty good strategy if you guys want to like take after that. But basically we saw it was a weak person, and I think we took generally good trades, though we weren't able to hit it for long because they like had people poured in and all that, so it was whatever. And that is the end of the video basically. So I do hope you guys enjoyed this video today, and I thank you guys for watching, and peace out.